actually done anything yet. So from the beginning quests that I did, I needed 10 fishing to do the fishing contest, which then got me to 18. You get 3 herb lore from doing Druidic Ritual, obviously, and then 7 crafting was from doing Dwarf Cannon. And I have a little bit of combat XP just from Tutorial Island and obtaining the meats for Druidic Ritual, so yeah, pretty well level 1 in everything. Right off the bat, I think I'm gonna come down here, because in the middle of the Falador Castle, there is a chicken. Where's it at? Right here. There's a level 1 chicken. So we're just gonna punch this chicken. I'm probably gonna take its meat, and I'm sure there's a house somewhere here in Falador I can cook the chicken in, and that'll get me some food. And I'm just going to train the stats up a little bit, like this. I took my raw chickens over to one of the houses in Falador to cook them up, and there's also a man here who I promptly pickpocketed to get some starting GP. 276 GP after the first inventory of chickens. I got 7 thieving from that, 5 cooking, and 5 attack. I think I'm going to go repeat this just a couple times and see how much money and how many feathers and just what stats I can get. I just want to train my combat stats up a bit so I'm not so weak and vulnerable to everything. So I took a little stroll down to the farming shop here south of Falador. Also, I completely forgot that there are chickens here, so I should have just come here to kill chickens instead of killing the one single chicken that respawns at Falador, but hey, I only did that for a little while. I'm gonna grab, I think, just all of the basic tools here and stash them at the tool leprechaun. So I have my GP here, and I'm gonna go ahead and travel to Keldgrim. I have enough GP that I should be able to travel to Keldgrim, buy a steel scimitar from the weapons shop there, and travel back. So that is the plan. I have a bunch of food with me just to make sure I can survive the scorpions here. Whew, let's see. Please don't die. Run. Oh, easy peasy. Easy peasy. We're not even gonna get hit. What? Damn. Okay, never mind. I don't know why I was so nervous. Well, I was wrong. I thought that these tickets were 125 GP, but they're actually 150 GP, so I'm gonna need a little bit more GP before I go to Keldgrim, because I think it's gonna be harder to make GP in Keldgrim than it is here in Falador, and I don't have a teleport back yet. Alright, I have promptly returned with a little bit more GP, so now I'll be able to get back from Keldgrim, and yeah, I'm gonna take a little ride. I find that the Dwarven minecart system is such a cool transportation network. Here we go, that lovely steel scimitar. This shop has a good assortment of weapons, and this weapon right here, the rune longsword, which when I get there is going to be essentially my best in slot weapon until I can make a rune scimitar, or if I were to get a dragon spear drop from the rare drop table. So I'm actually in Keldgrim here. There's a bakery stall that I can steal from at level 5 thieving. I'm level 15 already though from pickpocketing the man in Falador. This is a little risky though, because the black guard over here, who's level 48, has I believe a 4 tick attack speed and can max hit 8s, so he can pretty much 2-shot me if I'm not careful about the timing. Once I get some higher defense levels, I'll be able to lure that black guard around to the others. Rowdy dwarf wants some broken glass. Does anybody know about this? Rowdy Dwarf, can I talk to him again? Interesting. It didn't start that quest, did it? No. Interesting. Well, that guy just gave me 1.2k. Or, like, not quite one. He gave me a lot of GP. What the f***? I got myself a beginner clue scroll after I'm not kidding, one single dwarf kill. I mean, I can't do it, but, yeah. So, I'm definitely gonna be able to do more, clues in the future. I got a beginner clue step that I can actually do. It's inside Falador here, so I actually can begin clue juggling with this now. I got this from a chicken. To give you an example of just how possible it's going to be to complete clue scrolls, I've been locked to my area for, like, it's still the same day, and this is the 4th beginner clue scroll that I've gotten. Like, I'm not even 10 attack and strength yet, and I've already gotten a beginner step that I can do, so that's really big. That's going to mean a lot, I think, moving forward. So I'm juggling a couple clue scrolls on the ground here. I have my first clue scroll that I got, which is my good step, and then I have another step here on the ground that is actually the rocks just north of Falador, so it's right here. And there's actually a grapple over the wall here at at level 11 agility, so in theory I could allow this tiny little area as part of my restricted area, like via access with the grapple over the wall, but even if that were the case, I won't have access to that for like a long time, so this step is no good. Alright, well, I got myself about 1,000 GP in the bank. 20 thieving, 20 cooking so far. I've just sort of been bouncing around between killing chickens, pickpocketing the dude, and going back and forth. I got 5 farming just from raking the few patches that I have. Alright, I have my good step up here. I have another beginner. Nope. No good. Damn. And that is 8 farming from the compost bin. Wow, getting a lot of farming levels right off the bat here. I picked myself up another clue scroll step here, which was no good, unfortunately. Brian in, I believe that's Port Sarim, so, you know, all the other snowflakes out there, they say, I hope you'll subscribe for that raking content. We're gonna mix it up. I hope you will subscribe for this compost content. And look at that, level 9 farming. Good shit, good shit. Can now grow guams. $14 prayer already, just from burying all these bones at the chickens. Alright, well, I've been training for a while. I still only have my one good beginner step, which might get me a casket, but I'm not going to risk losing the step, because if you try to complete the step and you don't get the casket and you don't have any other clues on you at the time, then the juggle won't work, so I would just have to toss this clue away. This clue, I got a better chance if I hang on to it, so. Been training for a while, got myself up to 20 strength, 27 cooking just from cooking chickens, and 14 prayer just from burying their bones. I'm thinking, if we come to the bank here, I've got 272 cooked chicken now. I'm going to take a bunch of these and probably just go pickpocket the man over here for a while. the man over here in the house because I want to get more GP so that I can upgrade my gear. Oh my god, yes, this is perfect. Right here. I just got my first dunce random event. Yes, I want this exam. You need a fish. You need a shield. And a pair of boots. Oh my god, this is perfect. So, about one day's progress in, and we got our first book of knowledge. Now, a lot of restricted Iron Men are putting this on Hunter, and I am going to need to put these on Hunter eventually, but right now I need to put it on Agility, because I don't actually have a level 1 Agility training method, and I need level 5 Agility to cross over the Falador West Wall. Alrighty, so I have promptly been training thieving for a little while here. I got over 5,000 GP stolen from the man in Falador there. I'm gonna trade Cassie here and see if I can get a good shield. Alright, Wayne, what do you got for me? Yeah, sure, I'll go ahead and buy both of these. And then I'll have my upgrade. And I guess I can sell this one. Get a little bit of GPs back. I'm actually going to take another run to Keldegrim and have a look around and see if there's a shop that sells me some more equipment. I figured I would stop by and do my compost and raking first before I head over to Keldegrim, because I have to pay every time 150 GP each way. Alright, so I've come to the other armor shop here in Keldegrim. It looks like this is all I got, and there is no shield here, so I'll have to go back to Falador to actually get a shield, but now that I came here, it's nice to know that I can get a steel medium helmet. So I can whack that on my head, have a little more defense, hell yeah. Alright, well I'm back here again. It looks like this is the best shield that I'm gonna get for now. So, yeah. Nice. Now that I'm all armored up, I'm gonna go to the dwarves in the dwarven mine and start training on those. Alrighty, well, here I am. Dwarven mines. This little area here has got a general store. There is an archery shop down this way, a little bit south, that has limbs and stalks, and that's how I'm going to be able to make a crossbow in the future. So we have maple stalks and mithril limbs. And finally, the other lovely little thing about this area is that if we come all the way up here, there is a pie dish spawn, I believe, right here. And so this is what's going to allow us to make the red berry pie. Anyways, I'm just going to slay the dwarves around here in the area for now, and juggle this beginner clue, try to get another beginner clue step that I can do, and then hopefully I should have my first beginner clue completion here soon. So I'm looking at my bank again here now, and I'm realizing that I left my beginner clue scroll in the mine. Yeah, that kind of feels bad, considering that there's only 2 steps right now I can actually do, so anyway, I mean, I'm sure there'll be lots more chances to do a beginner clue juggle, but I'm gonna just head back to training. I'm gonna take another inventory of chickens and go back down into the mines. Alright, this is trip number 3. This is the loot we got so far. I think I'm gonna actually make a trip to Keldegrim because I can buy a better medium helmet, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Ooh, leather gloves. I never actually thought to myself that this would be... I guess these have stats, don't they? Ever so slight stats. Cool. destined slot. I guess I can get rid of these bronze medium helmets, and I can take these bars and smith them. 2 smithing already, nice. For the lower levels of smithing, this is probably going to be where most of my experience comes from, is bronze bar drops from dwarves. Alright, now that I'm not going to get so quickly just like 2-shot by this guy, he's going to have to hit me at least 3 times. Like he'd have to max on me a couple times in a row to kill me realistically. I think I can do it right now. Oh, nope. Anyway, so I'm going to have to figure out his aggression range and whatnot, or I could try to lure him. There we go. So it looks like you can trap this guy here and then steal for free. So I'm probably going to steal a few inventories of cakes because they are much better food than chickens. And here we go. We have the second experience random of the account. Gotta make sure I don't screw it up. Alright, this is good. This is really good. So we got another book of knowledge that I can invest into agility. Let's just make sure, yep. And now we're at 30 agility experience. That's pretty nice. So I stole over 100 cakes here in Keldegrim. Now I'm probably going to take maybe, I guess, 20 or so and head back to the Dwarven Mines. And I'm going to take this hammer as well so that I can smith the bronze bars down in the mine. Well, it was nice seeing you all again. Thank you for tuning in to episode 1 of the Falador only Hardcore Iron Woman. I really didn't get as much done in this episode as I wanted to, but of course I plan to have lots of more gains in the upcoming weeks here. This is just going to be baby steps early on, so I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you all next time, and have a good day.